What's up, YouTube? It's the Sage, and I got a battle with Brandon with my monotype fighting team. Alright? Let's see how it goes. Alright, he leads off with his Crobat. I lead off with my Zarbond. Oh my. And I go for the fake out, and I was like, shit, I forgot about Ender Focus. But he switches out and goes into his Glade. I think he wanted to get the Steadfast, but it didn't work because he wasn't going to do a move. Alright, he's Scarf, so he goes for the Psycho Cut, and now speeds my Zarbond. And I'm not able to use my Zarbon now because he's slower. It's a Swords Dance, Platoon Pass, Kajundo. Alright, I know he's locked into Psycho Cut, so I go into my Wonder Tome, and his Psycho Cut goes again, and then I predict him switching out because he can't do anything to me. So I go for the Pursuit, which takes a nice chunk and makes me I'll be able to take it out later. He sends out his Notori, which is like, okay, I have a whole entire fighting team. I can take out Notori anytime I want to. So I go into my Zarbon again, and I go for the high jump kick, but he has a Crobat, so it doesn't do shit at all. Alright, so knowing he's gonna go for the Raybird, I was like, flutter out Zarbon. He can't do anything for me right now. So as he gets his leftovers, I go back into my Wonder Tome, because it's the only thing that can go against this Crobat, and if I don't get rid of this Crobat, I lose instantly. Right. So I go for the Shadow Ball, and I get the special defense drop, which didn't really matter because I had Sucker Punch anyway. But he probably did have Roost or something, but maybe it did matter, but whatever. He goes for another Brave Bird. I live with 30 HP, and I kill him with the Shadow Ball. So I am not shitting my pants anymore because the worst thing on this team is dead. So he goes into his Notori, and I go into my Ghetto Swag, and I go for, while he goes for the Spikes, I go for, what was the other move I used? He switches out, that's it. He switches out into his Nape, while I go for the Bulk Up, and I should have stayed in on this, because even a close combat wouldn't kill me. But I'm afraid of every single Choice Banded Infernape because Wild Chase does it now. And, so I switch up to my Wonderful, fodder him out, just to see what he locked into, and the obvious close combat. And I get up my Gun Show! Oh yeah. So I go for the close combat because I'm Scarfed. And because it's an Infernape, and I'm a header cross, I'll one-hit KO it. And the Infernape dies. Infernape. And I get my Overconfidence, which is Moxie in the United States now or something. I didn't know the Glade was faster than me, so I fucking die to a Psycho Cut. And I was like, fuck. But my Ghetto Swag is dark, so I go into him, and I know he has to switch out. So I go for the Bulk Up on the switch. He goes into his Garchomp. I was like, whatever. What are you gonna do to me? The only thing that would be bad with this Garchomp is he used Dragon Tail, but no one uses a Dragon Tail Garchomp because no one's cool like me. So he goes for the Outrage, and it didn't do half. But I go for the Drain Punch, and I get a crit. So I get all the damage that he just did to me back thanks to leftovers. So it was like, fuck. So right now, I go for the Bulk Up again, knowing he can't do anything right now. When I thought he'd get a 2-turn Outrage, so I was like, oh yeah, this is totally mine. But he doesn't, he gets the 3-turn, and I go for the Drain Punch again, but the Outrage doesn't do shit this time either. So I just go for the Drain Punch now, and kill off the Garchomp. And my Ghetto Swag is looking good. Got the hoodie, just looking nice, because got that Ghetto Swag. Alright, he goes into his Glade, and he goes for a close combat, and I know I can live it because I have 2 Bulk Ups. So I live with 8 HP, and I go for the Drain Punch, and that's bye-bye Glade. Anyways, after the Glade dies, because he's a Glade, he goes into his Melodic, and I'm low enough for that Surf from it can kill me. So yeah, I get this way he dies, but it's alright. So I go into my Total Pro, because he's a Total Pro, and I go for the Fake Out, because it's the Tech Top, and I get a crit, which I don't care, it's the game, and besides, I had like 3 other pokes to take it. So he goes for the Surf, and I go for the Revenge, knowing he was going to hit me, and that's 150 damage, I think, something like that. So I go for the Mac Punch to finish it off, and he goes bye-bye. and his last Pokemon is Natore, and I can just revenge, even if my Total Pro can't kill it with Revenge or Max Punch or whatever. My Nape is the Nasty Pot Ape, which has Flamethrower. So that's his name is in before Choice because everyone uses Choice Man. Infernape. So that's a good game, Brandon. Comment, like, subscribe, and later, guys.